Hi guys! So today's topic, I am so surprised that I just came across this book. I have no idea why this book isn't on every bookshelf in every classroom, elementary or middle school. I would say about 4th or 5th grade. It's such an interesting mystery story that it's full of humor, it's got twists, it's got crazy mysteries and crazy characters. You can visualize what's happening in the story in any way possible. There's disguises and mustaches and everything fun about a mystery, and it's all in this book. So I'm so surprised that I just learned of Ellen Raskin's book titled The Tattooed Potato and Other Clues. So yes, let the title confuse you a little bit and let it confuse your students a little bit, because the story is full of so many things that it does throw the reader off course, but really that's what mysteries do. And this book by Ellen Raskin is very similar in the setup to Westing Game, which is another story by Ellen Raskin. The only thing is, I think I ended up liking The Tattooed Potato and Other Clues a little bit more because it's fun and it's funny and it's got humor that I could pick up on. It's got red herrings and mystery terms like perpetrator and sleuth. And I really think it gets the kids thinking. It's a very short book. It's not a long story. It's a quick read. And it's broken into different cases. There's the hairdresser case and the $5 bill and the full-size midget case and the disguise and the confusing corpus, and everything is just so interesting. This is what the book jacket reads. Wanted, assistant for a painter and a secret sleuth. Dickory Dock has come to 12 Cobble Lane to take the job as painter's assistant to the artist's garçon. The townhouse looks charming and quaint, but inside its red brick walls lurk suspicious characters, multiple mysteries, and one very eccentric portrait artist. Clues abound, and suddenly Dickory finds herself assisting garçon not in art but in crime solving. Can Dickory untangle the web of mysteries within mysteries and discover the true secret hiding on Cobble Lane? So just that book jacket is so much fun. So first, for your students, it's got several characters to analyze. It also includes lots of great vocabulary to teach the students. There's so many great themes and discussions to have with those themes. And one really neat part is how the author says that there's 4 things to humans' downfall, which is so fun to talk about with the kids: vanity, greed, jealousy, and hatred. Lots of good classroom discussions that can take place with that topic. And then, of course, there can be fun conversations about tattoos in itself, but as the teachers, we'd have to keep the conversations appropriate, and of course, we know how to do that. There is one area of concern, is the main character's name as Dickory, and well, my students can joke about that name all day long. So her name is the one thing that I would advise as a word of caution, because the students can laugh at that all day long. Another topic in this book, besides mystery, is also this topic of art, which is so interesting because the main character is a budding artist who starts working for an artist. So there's mentions of different types of colors and different artists and art words, and you can teach these to the kids also, and maybe they can create their own portrait, etc., etc. Anyways, if you want weird, this is your book. If you want funny, read this book. If you want to know a little bit more about art, read this book. And if you're teaching students about mystery, read this book. Or just for the fun of it, read this book. Just put it on your bookshelf and see if anybody picks it up. It's so interesting. I do have a link below with some teacher resources that I created, and I put it on Teacher Pay Teachers. I really hope that your students enjoy this book as much as my students did. It's really very interesting and fun to solve.